once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Sweat with JD. We are going to get our 30-minute total body strength class right here and right now. I'm working with some medium weights today, so if you have some weights that you can use or you would like to use, you're more than welcome to. We're going over 3 moves today: squats, curl to press, and then we're gonna work on a crunch progression. So don't worry, I got some abs snuck in there as well, all right? Let's get into our warm-up though. Meet me here with your feet planted, shoulders width. We're gonna start off with inchworm to spider lunge, right and left. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Roll down, walk out to that high plank position. When you find that your shoulders are over your hands, you want that left foot to the outside of the left hand, bring it back. Right foot to the outside of the right hand, bring it back. And walk it back in, roll up to stand. Woo, that's a lot right there. That's all meant to help warm us up and help get us ready for the moves that we're about to do. So the spider lunge helps open up your hips a little bit more. If we want to, we can do this, check this out. I'm gonna add a reach of my inside arm up to the top of the ceiling. That helps open up my back a little bit more as we move in and out through the floor. Crew, you've got about 20 more seconds here. So if the stretch feels good, live in the stretch a little bit longer. We'll be staying on the ground, going over a move called the kickback. That's right. Last rep here for me. And I want you to meet me on all fours. We'll call this our quadruped position. I'm gonna have my knees on the ground directly underneath my hips, shoulders over hands. Now without opening your hips up to the ceiling, we're gonna alternate, kicking the heels straight back and up, maintaining that 90-degree bend in the back of your knee. Now I'm trying not to arch my low back. Everything is staying still, aside from the leg that's moving. So you should feel something in your glute, in your hamstring. It's just a great way of activating the lower half of your body. Stay with the team. We're gonna get our upper body involved, no worries. We're gonna do alternating bird dog here. So check this out. Reset a little bit, reset your hands. I want your shoulders over your hands, hips over your knees. Let's take our right arm. Reach out as far forward as you can, still keeping it connected to the floor. Take your left leg, extend it as far out as you can, still connected to the floor. Now lift both up at the same time. Now bring it back in. Let's do the other side. As the arm and leg reach out at the exact same time, they both lift at the same time, activating the back, activating the glutes. Got some shoulder strength and stabilization right here. Woo! Love a good bird dog. Speaking of dogs, got my pup here. You can't see her yet, but she will make an appearance very, very soon. Either to say hi, to play, or to just correct us on our form. She's actually really good at that, by the way. Meet me in a bear plank position. Tuck your toes, lift your knees off the ground. An inch. We hold 20 seconds. Just stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. I know. Body's saying, oh my gosh, what are you doing? I'm gonna tell you. Holding the floor. That's all we're doing. So you start to feel a little shaking, a little bit of heat start to generate here. Step your feet out to that high plank position now. Walk yourself back in towards your feet. Roll up to stand. We're gonna go for a little march. All right? So with your feet right underneath you, let's just march alternating right and left. Now with the knee coming up, we call this hip extension. I want you to think about a flexed foot. You alternate the arm as well the opposite arm. This is going to help build strength when we're running and when we also decide to test our balance as well. Let's try balancing on one leg. It doesn't matter either side. Just try holding now. Corkscrew your supporting leg down through the floor. This knee that's in hip extension, the foot is flexed, the knee is up at hip height. We're pulling our rib cage in, trying to hold this position. Switch over now, other side. Corkscrew the supporting leg down through the floor. I know, it's tough to be still. It's tough to test your balance. All right, here we go. Shake it out just a little bit. We're gonna go into a little skip. Now, if you're worried about your neighbors or anything like that, or you just don't care, follow along with me. Go for a skip. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I know we've all gone skipping before. Yeah. Now, if you are worried about your neighbor downstairs and you don't want to get yelled at, okay, just stick to that march and just pick up the pace a little bit more. You're just a ninja, marching in place. We're gonna go to a jumping jack. 3, 2, 1, take your feet, jump out and in. Arms swing up and down. Uh-oh, we got company. Keep jacking, you got about 15 more seconds. My baby, this is Missy the Poos. Hi, honey, yes. See? Look at that, she was like, you need to be getting your arms up a little bit faster. Come on, Dad, pick it up. Everybody, we're gonna alternate. For the final minute, high knees and jacks. Go to a high knee sprint, let's go. If you need to, stay in the march. If you need to, go back to the skip. Let's get it. Come on. Back to the jack, let's go. 40 seconds left. High knee sprint, go now. Opposite arm swinging up. Back to the jack, go now. Woo. Come on. Our final push is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Final 10 seconds, high knee sprint. Go, 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 come on. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay. I'm giving you a slightly longer break here, about a minute. Grab some water. In fact, I'm gonna just take a NoCo break. Big shout out to them. If you've never tried NoCo, it's got BCAAs in it, which is great for recovery. This one does not have caffeine in it, but some of the others do. Like this one right here. This one's peach. Yeah. This one that I got right here, this one's apple flavor. Cheers to all of you. We got about less than 30 seconds. We're gonna go over our first move. This whole class is just gonna be treated as a progression, okay? So we're gonna start off with no weight. If you want to, know that we have 3 sets of working with each move in total. We're gonna start off with the squat. Plant your feet shoulders width, toes slightly turned down. Let's start now. 1 minute here. I want you to take your time as we explore this range of motion. We're gonna really break down the squat from the ground all the way up. I want you to think of your toes, your heels driving down through the floor, and then as you come up to stand, your knees go in the direction of your toes. And as we come up to stand, I want you to think of standing as tall as you can. Straighten your legs as much as they possibly can go. 30 seconds, team, let's go. See how my tailbone is being sent back? Like I'm trying to sit down on something. Now, all while that's happening, I'm thinking about how I'm going down. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes together as hard as I can because that's where power comes from. In fact, that's what we're trying to work here in the squat, is our glutes. Try to keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Keep yourself lifted as much as possible for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 30-second rest. Now we're gonna need that weight. Curl to press. This is all it is. We're gonna use 1 dumbbell. We're gonna keep our elbows tight to our rib cage. We're gonna curl up. We're gonna press the weights above our head. We're gonna come in, and we're gonna lower down. Notice I'm not gonna use my upper body to get anything up. We're going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet right underneath you. We curl. We press. We lower in. We come down. Try your best when you press something above your head. Try and get your biceps by your ears. And try to keep your rib cage displaying out and forward. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm not trying to push my rib cage forward. I'm trying to pull that rib cage in, squeezing my glutes to help support me as I lower in and down. We're already 30 seconds in. Look at that. Our pull, our push, and lower down.
January to January. Never met nobody who retired when they were young.
Team, you're doing good.
So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery.
Impact, I'm starting to feel a little bit of a sweat right now. That's good. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. Come on, 10 more seconds. Just burn it out here. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weight down. Put the weight down. Now, we are going to try this. We are going to do a crunch. I might have my puppies in my face giving me love and attention. So in 15 seconds, I need you to be accountable for yourself and keep moving. Head on down to the ground with me. We got crunches. Hold on to the back of your head and hit the upper abs in 3, 2, 1, begin. Lift everything up off the floor as best you can until we feel the upper abs engage, then lower down with control. So I'm letting my head rest in my hands because I don't want that crazy neck tension to happen. Has that ever happened to you? It's awful when that happens. So I like to think of resting my head in my hands. That way I can avoid that as much as possible. And then just for a little added bonus, I even think about how I lift my head up, chin to my chest, and that actually gives me my eye line in sight with my belly button. Oh, there it is. We got about 25 more seconds here. Let's burn it out. Come on. She's dropping her toys right next to me. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up, everyone. We're gonna go back to that squat. So we are already 1 block in of 3. That's right. We got 2 more of these. So grab some water if you need to. We have about 15 more seconds. I'm going to. Hi, Papa. I'm going to start off with 1 weight. Check it out. I'm gonna hold it in the goblet position. So I'm gonna hold the head of the weight up by my chest. The closer it is, the easier it is. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, I'm purposefully facing this way because I have a little distraction on my left side right now. There she is. Isn't she the cutest? Now, as you're working your squat, look, same things that we covered when we were doing body weight. Nothing is different other than the fact that we're keeping the weight up by our chest, which is allowing us to work with a little more resistance. 30 seconds in. Try your best to stand as tall as you can, like as if I'm trying to measure how tall you are, right? If we did like a little competition to see who was the tallest, you'd be like, not today, JD, not today. I'm taller. 10 more seconds. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. 30 seconds, we're gonna get the next weight involved. Now, curl to press is coming your way. I'm gonna work with 2 weights. So this is my progression from that 1 weight into 2 weights. 15 seconds, grab some water if you need it. If not, you are ready to work that curl to press for the next minute. Shoulders down, rib cage, glutes. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl, press, in, lower down. Now there are a couple ways that we can approach this. This is example 1. Hammer curl up towards your shoulders. Directly press the weights above your head. We'll call this our neutral grip. Another way that you could do this is this way. Your traditional curl, where you hit a little more rotation. Then you're gonna go into your Arnold press, where you open and close the gate, then you lower down. That's a little more advanced. Here we go, 30 more seconds, you choose, stay with it. I'm gonna stay with that first example I showed you. A little to no swing in the upper body as we move up and down. I'm even squeezing my glutes right here to help support me as I move this weight. I don't want this weight going anywhere else. All right, but above my head without anything moving. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Good job, put your weights down. Next move, tabletop crunch. So So it's just an elevation from what we were just doing. So meet me down on the ground here, tabletop. Now here's the thing, if this becomes too much, you can put your legs down. That's fine. All right, this is what I want. Knees, feet, thighs together, flex the feet. This is gonna hit your upper and middle abs. We go in 7 seconds. Remember, let your head rest in your hands. We start now. Lift and lower. Try your best. I'm gonna show you what I want, which is this, versus what I don't want, which is this. So I don't want your knees here. In fact, I want your knees pushed out a little bit further to the point where your knees are straight above your hips.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you. Siri's trying to get in on these workouts. You ever have that? You're like having a conversation at one point and then all of a sudden she just butts in. It's just like, okay then, this is what I've come up with. And then you try to talk to her and then she doesn't respond. It happens. That's fine, it's okay. 10 seconds, come on. If you need to, hold it out here for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Woo! We are 2 blocks in, 1 more block to go. I like where we're going with this. Now, as we go back to our first move, I'm aiming to go for those 2 weights now. I'm gonna glue the head of the weights together. Call this the front squat position. I like it, personally, because I'm able to hold on to the 2 weights, and I'm able to keep it as close to my chest as I can. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Squatting down. See how I'm trying to get my hips in line with my knees? And I stand tall, all right? I know that some of us have limited range of motion, so what I challenge you to do is if you need that modification, have like a chair available. Practice sitting down, tapping the chair and then standing up. Or if you're where I am right now, challenge yourself by getting down to that low position, keeping your chest lifted, driving through the floor and standing as tall as you can. We got less than 30 seconds. Hear how I'm exhaling? I'm trying to exhale like I'm exhaling through a straw. That keeps the breath controlled. And also a part of the practice too. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weights down. 30 seconds. All right. Curl to press. I'm gonna go for that more advanced version of the curl to press where I rotate my hands internally and then we press above our head and we bring the weights back in and down. Okay, if you are at that point where you're doing 1 weight, 2 weights, you have things that you can go off of. You ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's curl the press. Let's get it. I'm rotating up. I'm pressing above my head. I'm coming in, and I'm lowering down. Notice how nothing else is moving here. Curling up, pressing up, coming in, lowering down. Drive your feet down to the floor. Keep your shoulders away from your ears as we lift and raise the roof. 30 more seconds, and that's it. Come on. 15 more seconds. Let's go. Come on. That moment where you start to hit the wall meaning I don't think I can go any further. Push past the wall for 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those weights down. Our final ab move is here. We're gonna do leg lowers. So we've hit upper, middle, now we're gonna hit the lower abs. Check it out. Meet me down on the ground. You can have your hands underneath your butt. Our hands behind your head. I'll show you the first version. If you need to have something beneath your lower back, you can roll up like a towel or like something that's gonna just provide a little bit of comfort. I just like to think that the natural curve in my spine, just let it do what it does. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, lower down. Now keep your feet in line with your eyes so that they never disappear. Notice how I'm just going down and lifting up. I'm pushing my hands down to the floor as I lift up and lower. Now, you can go to that tabletop position for heel taps if you'd like, or you can go to that tabletop crunch or that traditional crunch where the feet are on the ground. Again, there are ways to progress all of these. All of this. 25 seconds, let's go! So already, feeling the burn from this. It's becoming a little bit harder to talk, which is fine. We have 7 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, we have about 1 minute. 1 minute to collect ourselves. Take an emotional lap if you need it. Whatever it is that you need to do it now, because we got about 45 seconds before we go into the final challenge. That's right. 5 minutes of your best effort yet. We're gonna just take a couple of things that we worked on and we're gonna make it our own. All right, your moves. In 30 seconds, we're gonna be going over 3 moves. We've got inchworms, all right, down and out through the floor. Next move, squats. We're gonna do as many squats as we can. In fact, let's make it 15. 15 squats, and you hold the squat. And I hate burpees, I'm not doing burpees, but I will do, I'm gonna do a plank. I'm gonna do a plank to build it. Here we go, team, rocking it out in 3, 2, inchworms, 1, let's go. 30 seconds here, down and out through the floor. If you'd like that little extra added bonus, stay down here where your feet are and walk yourselves back out. So you should feel like a nice stretch in your hamstrings as you go back out and in through the floor. 15 seconds. Stay with it. Finish with your shoulders over your hands. Because in a moment, we're gonna roll up to stand. We got 15 squats, body weight squats. Then we hold, roll up, 3, 2, 1, let's go, squats. I'll count with you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 squats, there it is. Hold the squat with me. Hands together in prayer. Stay here, stay here. We hold a plank for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it like it's hot. Knees, feet, thighs together. Shoulders over hands. Hold, 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 hold. That's already 1 minute down. We're here for 20 more seconds. We'll do it again. And then 1 more time after that. That's right, 3 times in total. Woo! Come on. 10 seconds and we go back to that inchworm. 5, 4, 3, 2, jump your feet out to shoulders with 1, let's go. Walk it out, walk it back in. Walk it out, walk it back in. Remember, you can roll up to stand, okay? I'm taking a slightly harder version by staying down. 15, let's go. We're gonna do those squats again. 15 again, in 3, roll up 2, 1, let's go, 15 squats, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, stand up as tall as you can, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come on, 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, hold it, hold it, hold it, 10 seconds here, I know, shoulders down, sit back in that squat a little bit more. Plank position coming up, 3, 2, 1, drop it. Knees, feet, thighs together, shoulders over hands. Come on. Try your best to not let your hips dip. In fact, elevate your hips just a little bit more. Not to the point where you're piking up towards the ceiling, but have your shoulders over your hands and push through your shoulder blades. 5, 4, last set, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walk in, walk out. Feel the burn. Woo.
from January to January. Never met nobody who retired when they were young. So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery. Getting paid just for rapping is fun.
You're almost there. 15 seconds. Our final block. Treating it just like it's another day. Get ready, squats. Final squats in 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat it out. Let's go. Sit down, stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold that squat. Let's go. Hold it. Shoulders down. It ain't easy, but I promise it's always worth it. Final 30 seconds. Keeping the plank. Go. Knees, feet, thighs together. Shoulders over hands. Hold it. Be still. I'm proud of all of you. It's not easy just showing up for yourself. That's probably one of the hardest things to do. 10 seconds. Let's go. Here's to showing up for you. Giving and being that good energy that everybody needs. 3, 2, 1. Time. Yo. Grab a quick sip of water. We got less than 30 seconds here. Thank you, NoCo. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this. If you have any questions. Also, first off, I got plenty of workouts that are coming in on this channel here, so be sure to like, save, and subscribe to the channel. I got more coming out. If you have any requests, any questions at all on moves that come up. I understand that things can be a little intimidating at times, which is totally normal. All right, I remember my first time showing up in a gym, and I remember this was in high school. Really quick story, and then I'm out of here. All right, I was in high school. I was a junior, and I was doing football for the first time. I was a soccer player for many, many years. I was like, I want to do football now. All right, showed up to the gym, tried to do a power clean for the very first time, and I fell over. Literally, the bar nearly crushed my head. I was so embarrassed from what had happened that I was ready to just get up and run out of there. And I tell you what, a lot of the coaches that were there, a lot of the captains from the varsity team just encouraged me, took the time, just like I'm taking the time to talk to you right now, to welcome me into the experience, because the road is always gonna be a bumpy one. It's always gonna have challenges that come your way, so don't be afraid of that. Know that you got some support over here, all right? I'm JD, peace out, and I'll see you later.